Good fighter, otherwise he wouldn't be world champion. Yeah, but I don't really know too much on him. Haven't really seen much of him, but that's my job to find out fight night.
I see the same Nick Ball every fight. It's not like it was a difference or he changed anything in that fight. He did anything spectacular. It was just I don't think Ray Vargas is that great of a fighter, and Nick Ball, he's just Nick Ball, so.
Here we go, Nick. Fight week.
That's it, innit?
This is it. How does it feel? Obviously, we spoke, what, 6-7 weeks ago? Obviously, it's now serious now, isn't it? I mean, obviously, you're always serious, Nick. But now it's you turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's it, innit? As you said, it's always serious, but now it's getting closer to that time, so yeah, more focused and looking forward to it. Yeah, glad to be back.
Fight week is here.
Yes, sir.
This is it.
Yeah.
I feel like everything changes now, right? We spoke, what, nearly a month and a half ago? About 6-7 weeks ago when he was in London, doing all the presser, and obviously very relaxed.
Yeah.
Now I can see through the dark glasses. Now it's game time.
Yeah, for sure.
What changes for you? Is it just knowing that it's time to eat?
Yeah, I mean, we just locking in. We got the weight, so that's making me a little more. I don't want to say angry, but I'm a little more
amped up.
Yeah, so yeah, we just locking in. We focused on, we ready to go in there and handle business.
What's it like now that you are fighting at the top table, world level? What's it like compared to coming through as a fighter? Is it just, the opponent's a lot tougher? Is it training camps a lot tougher? Mentally, you have to be a bit tougher. What's the difference?
Just, it feels good that all the hard work over the years that you've been putting in pays off, and it is paying off. So when you get to this level, you've got to continue to do what you was doing to get here, and even more so. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling, yeah.
Back-to-back world title fights.
Yeah, that's
that must be exciting as well. Again, you talk about the hard work paying off. I guess with boxers, it's about get that money, get world title fights, get opportunities. You've now had that back-to-back. What's that like?
It's good. It's a good feeling, yeah. But this is only the start, I believe. Yeah, and something when you are coming up, you know you're gonna get there. So you've got to keep doing what you've been doing, and yeah.
Big fight after big fight now, right? This is the dream. I mean, don't get me wrong. Coming up, you've got to do those fights. You've got to do the 6-rounders, the 8-rounders. Guys that you're going to knock out or get through. Now you're at that level where this is it now. From now to the end of your career, it's always going to be a big fight. Yeah. Does that excite you, knowing that this is it? Every fight's a big one?
Yeah, definitely. It definitely excites me because the bigger the fights, the more the money. So I'm not a person that want to be in this sport when I'm in my 40s and trying to fight forever. I want to make as much money as possible and get out of the game as soon as possible.
Raymond Ford, completely different to Ray Vargas, completely different styles, completely different boxers. Ray Vargas may be coming towards the end, still very, very good as you saw, but Ford, a bit like you, right at the start of his career. What do you make of Raymond as a fighter?
He's a good fighter, otherwise he wouldn't be world champion. Yeah, but I don't really know too much on him. I haven't really seen much of him, but that's my job to find out fight night.
Some fighters watch tape, some fighters leave it to their camp to watch tape. Are you one of those that like to study the fighters, or do you leave it to your training team to do?
Yeah, I leave it to me coaches to do, yeah. I just focus on myself. And I feel like my team as well, we just focus on ourselves and be the best we can be, and I can beat any of them.
Nick Ball, different type of opponent to what you fought last time, comes in, bit of a wrecking machine. Yeah. This is almost a clash of styles, right? You're that, or people say you're that kind of sweet boxer, but we know you can hit as well. Yeah, I've been hearing what you've been doing in sparring. So is it a case of surprising people and knowing that you can box but also punch?
Yeah, I'm a gifted, special fighter. I can do it all in there. I like the fact that people just think I'm only a boxer and can only box on the outside and keep it cute, but really, like, I'm a savage. So there's other things that I can do. I can show. Yeah, exactly. So. We're just gonna have to wait and see what Nick Ball bring out of me.
What did you make from his last fight against Ray Vargas? What did you take from that?
There's nothing I can really take from it. I see the same Nick Ball every fight. It's not like it was a difference or he changed anything in that fight. He did anything spectacular. It was just I don't think Ray Vargas is that great of a fighter, and Nick Ball, he's just Nick Ball. So.
One small critique, I think, I listened to some of the the commentators back on your last fight, they're like, okay, you started a bit slow, but you came on really well. Second half of the fight, you won, and you won convincingly. Does that almost make you feel like you got to start a bit faster this time round?
Yeah, it just depends on the opponent. Every opponent's different. You don't really know until you get in there. So once I get in there, you suss them out. Don't be stupid. Don't rush in. See what's happening, yeah, and then take control.
Any extra pressure because it is 5 versus 5? All this team talk. Do you just kind of put that to the side and just focus on what you've got to do?
Yeah, exactly. Put it to the side and focus. It is massive though at the end of the day, but
it's massive.
Yeah, you've got to stay focused on your fight and then get the job done, and then everything else will come into play hopefully.
It is 5 versus 5, right? I mean, me personally, I feel like it's you versus Nick Ball, and that's what your focus is on, as opposed to all this team talk, right?
Yeah, thank you.
You get that? Is that's what it is, right? I mean,
exactly.
As much as everyone's saying you're going to go in there and you're going to do it for Matchroom, ultimately you're doing it for Raymond Ford.
Exactly. I feel like I've been repeating that all day. So yeah, that's what it's about for me. Yeah, it's cool. Like I feel like the team thing is for the promotion of the card, but truthfully, it's just me and Nick Ball in there. That's all I'm focused on. It's a regular fight card to me.
What's it like being in these big ones, though? I mean, look, you've done the small hall shows, and now you're on the biggest of stages, right? I mean, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia right now is almost taking over boxing. What's it like being on the very big fights?
It's good, yeah. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't good. It is. Yeah, so rather than hate it, you've got to love it and appreciate it, and because there's so many fighters out there who do anything to be in this position, and I've got the chance too, and you know, I've worked myself up to get here, so yeah, just appreciating it. It's good.
Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. You fought. I remember watching you, Eddie Hearn's back garden fight camp against Reece Bellotti. You've had those big fights in the States. Now you're fighting in a completely different country.
Yeah.
Does that excite you to travel the world and fight, as opposed to just fighting back in America?
I really don't like traveling out of the US. Yeah, so I'm not like really excited about it, but of course, you know, later down the line in my life,
when you look back on it,
when I look back, I can say, oh, I've been there. So that, you know, the experience alone is a great thing. But as of now, I'm in the moment, so it's just like, okay, I'm here for business. This business.